All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Castlevania, Season 4, Episode 1. A new season.
The final season.
The final season. And a very new status quo, because things were kind of crazy in the previous season.
Yeah, all the characters are still in separate places, but especially Trevor and Sypha kind of had a bad pit stop.
Just a bit.
That was the season for them.
Yep.
A lot of the other characters went through crazy bits of turmoil, and while they did as well, effectively the main thing that they changed was going to be their approach to the people that they interact with.
Right.
As they go about, saving them.
Exactly.
From the things that go bump in the night.
Rather tame as far as a journey compared to the, Alucard the Impaler and Hector's whole situation.
And fucking Isaac tearing his way across the countryside with an army. And then he now has the ability to teleport.
Yep. And he seems to want to take them through that mirror to where Hector is, so okay.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be the Battle of the Forge Masters pretty soon. Vampire Sisters have him. That's
firmly within their grasp.
That's going to be the primary central antagonist conflict, I would say.
Probably.
For now.
And then the question is how do our main three characters then get wrapped into that? Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, and I am curious as to how they wrap up the story.
Right.
Given that there doesn't seem to be much specific direction for the story from the way that Season 3 ended for our main three characters.
Saving the heart of Alucard.
I would love that.
I would love that too.
I would love that. Yeah, I would love that a lot. And just having the three of them back together is...
Yes, that needs to happen.
It needs to happen. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. 6 weeks ago...
Okay.
Media res for a season? Oh, we're recapping a little bit.
This could not have gone more wrong.
You've spent a couple of months living your life. Adventures and victories. Now, we're living my life.
Well,
my life.
Yep. Dang, there's some tall trees.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa!
Okay. All right.
Whoa! Undead? I was gonna say, his whip is either horrifically bad against skeletons, or it's amazing.
Perfect.
I'm waiting to see one of them reform.
Oh. I think that was a bit overkill.
I think we have like a necromancer situation here, because these skeletons seem too coordinated. Yeah. It's bait. You're on her territory. You've got water all around you.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Next time, find somewhere less dangerous to be. Huh?
I mean, hey, this is better than the flaming shit goat or whatever it was.
That's true. Now 4 weeks ago? All right.
You may want to crouch.
Yep.
She's just gonna burn
use the
everything.
rain. Spinning disc above us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. All right, let's see it.
Yep. How do I call it? There's moments, Jacob, where my frisbee instinct kicks in, and I'm just like...
You're like, I sense a disc coming.
I sense a disc coming, yeah. It wasn't a solid one.
Right.
But
it was one of those open ring discs.
It was an aerobie. It was an aerobie, yeah.
Exactly.
You desecrate the house of God!
Oh, no.
Hey, it's the same magic kind of color, runic kind of stuff that the wizard was using in the third season.
Oh. Hey, that's not how this is supposed to go.
But I was going to build a cult!
Huh. Because sometimes, you know,
Fuck that
stakes are
chair
just...
in particular. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's a spell. Murder wakes it up.
What kind of spell?
Resurrection. It wouldn't have worked. It's missing parts. But he would have killed these people to try.
Oh, let me guess.
Dracula.
It decodes as Blood Dracula Tepesh.
Why the fuck would anyone do that? Would you do that?
Hey, one person
shake their
didn't
head.
shake it. Yeah, exactly.
Getting on my nerves. I wish I could fucking kill you twice.
Right.
Oh, lovely. Let's go again.
Yes, it's just that you never, you know, curse.
Well, that was my thing.
They never used to, and then all this happened, and then you happened.
Oh, that's so sweet, babe.
Nice. And then I met you, and now I'm like you. It's all your fault. You did this to me.
I found you, turned into a statue in a fucking tomb.
And climbed all over me, and since that moment, everything has been shit. And fucking talking here.
Well, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Heat metal, baby.
Nice.
Let's go.
They were going to murder children.
They die.
Yep.
Lay down flat, now!
Oh,
Okay, they are doing it in a bit of a non-lethal way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's done. Oh, big guy.
oh, okay.
Oh, he's got some martial training, and he's just really strong. Zyva, little six. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh! Oh, that will do it! Oh, he just...
That's a precision work.
Evocation mage, motherfuckers.
I love how she could have just, like, made an ice blade or something, but nah, she's like, I'm gonna use fire.
What's that thing?
I've only seen drawings in books. He has a lot of names. Most often he's called the Grim Reaper, or just Death.
Death, yeah.
He's actually death. I mean, this is what death looks like?
I mean,
Because I was hoping for something nicer.
that's the,
People from an
that's the
earlier
Marvel
time
Cinematic
trying to
Universe.
understand what they were
Right.
seeing.
Yeah.
There are elemental beings that just feed on things in nature.
Okay.
He's not death, he just eats death.
Primordial, you know.
Sure.
So this
More
is just a
concepts,
front,
probably.
you think?
Damn it, if only it was
People who
Pratchett's
still think
death.
this is death itself.
The whole world's gone crazy.
And this big stone?
Flagstone. Must have been prized up from a town square somewhere.
Okay. Maybe there's something
What's the
underneath
nearest place
it?
that would have flagstones in their square?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Alright.
that's interesting. Yeah. We got all the way back to the start where it all began.
Yep.
Pargovista.
That's a bit rough.
Whoa.
Gotcha, so bandits came in, and they're clearing out the bandits.
Maybe. They could be just fighting off the local... Oh, wait. No, these are vampires.
Oh, okay. Plenty of them. Oh!
Nice. Whoa!
Cool.
There's a big guy here.
Yep.
Poof! Explode.
Oh, no! Oh!
That is amazing!
These aren't wood stakes, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, this
When
guy
you
is
pinch.
not as good of a dual wielder as our man
boy.
here.
A lot
Oh.
of it is a good deal older.
That dagger.
Yeah.
What's with that?
Forge Master.
Magical +1. Oh.
This stinks of magic.
Oh
They
shit.
were looking for tools.
If we hadn't lost track of them, these people would all still be alive.
Right. We need to find somewhere safe to sleep.
And take tomorrow to rest and think all this through.
We killed Dracula. And now, we have to spend the rest of our lives making sure nobody brings him back from the dead? This is not what I agreed to.
Oh wait, who's that up there?
No, doesn't matter. They're dead.
Oh shit.
Is that bastard wearing the Belmont crest?
That voice.
He is. And that's a speaker magician with him.
And Sladik and Ivan didn't come out.
I know that. I've got eyes.
Barney, we
Shut
need to
up.
go.
Really, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
This is where I'm supposed to be. At the start of the war, I came here to take Targovishta and give it to Dracula as a gift. Why is everyone making it so fucking hard?
Damn.
You don't look too good. The way he's all hunched over it. Like, Dracula used to walk around like that
Yeah,
too.
see, that one doesn't even have, like, fingers. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Kind of looks familiar, doesn't he? What are you gonna do?
To the Alucard of the castle. For God's sake. We, the people of Dynasty, beg your aid. Night creatures, vampires, and terrible demons assault us, and we know not why. Our defenses weaken and our numbers dwindle. Please, sir, save our souls.
SOS.
Yeah.
Save our souls. And you still kept on riding
Yeah.
until you died from the pain or the blood loss. Or both. You stay right there. I'm not done with you yet. A bit less of your shit, please.
Wait. Vampires having a little bit of, like, dominion over creatures.
Right.
I understand that.
Apex
But can he
predator, all
actually,
that
like, speak horse? Like, Alucard just got way more cool, you know? So he's like,
He's so used to talking to himself that he assumes.
He assumes,
you know.
right. He's hit that point.
Right.
Like, I like that Alucard is burying this guy, though. It shows he
still cares.
He's still able to value life, you know, a little
Right.
bit. Now, see, season 3, Alucard with a horse would have just been a much better season.
It would have.
He randomly talks to it, and then
Yeah.
the horse like randomly talks back to him. You know, you know.
He's actually gonna clean himself off.
Oh my God. I'm turning into Belmont.
Oh my God.
All right, we got ourselves a very depressing yet
Yep.
kind of action-focused episode with a lot of mini adventures of the Belmont variety, basically, of where it's I know where monsters are, we're going to have to deal with them, and we're going to specifically deal with vampires, because vampires seem to be trying to find whatever means they can to resurrect Dracula, and none of them know what they're doing.
Yep.
So they are just causing mayhem and carnage and chaos.
But it makes sense
Across
that they
the
would be
countryside.
after that, right? Because, okay, yeah, Dracula's gone. Their place in the world has kind of been upset a little bit. And so if they bring him back, maybe things will be better. Awesome.
Yep. I like that we don't have necessarily any of this conflict style spilling over to Alucard. We just see that there are some forms on spikes, and some of them weren't human, some of them are. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Alucard, yeah.
Time has continued to pass for him. And
Time's continued,
Okay.
but it's only been 6 weeks.
Right.
So, again, not a big time skip compared to the previous one, just a little bit more time. But there are a lot of little things that it felt like the season was trying to seed in our minds here. One is that there are other vampire lords, because if you're going to have a season where it's wait, we haven't really established where there would be a conflict specifically for, like, everybody. Well, there's obviously more vampire lords out there.
Right. Not all of Dracula's forces were at the castle, so some would have survived the attacks.
But they wouldn't even be Dracula's forces necessarily. Dracula's just the elder vampire. They could just be big fans, or people that, I knew him because I met him one time, 500 years ago or something.
Farney or whatever his name was definitely gave me the vibe of like, no, Dracula and I were tight. Trust me. Dracula and all his people aren't around anymore to confirm or deny this, but I was totally gonna get this town and give it as a gift to Dracula Senpai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Basically nothing characters for now, but the point is that that's where we have some immediate conflict that we can focus on, so that the focus of our core cast, our main three, can be all we need for now. We don't need to go and shift over to Isaac, Hector, and Vampire Quartet.
Right.
But we did have some things that were like world stuff. So not just resurrection from like the spell stuff, but also like, we have death here.
Yep.
We have the primordial elemental force, the concept given form. And Trevor kind of spoke a little bit like familiar about death.
Which makes sense because, like, okay, he's a Belmont. They would be the ones to know about all the crazy things that go bump in the night, But as far as, like, with it being established here, normally I would think that that's something where it's, like, specific foreshadowing for, like, okay, this is going to be something that's important to this season, since this is the final season. And yet, I feel like I don't see how death would fit into the story as a whole, given that we have other big conflicts that are still cooking, like Isaac with his army and all of that stuff.
And the thing that made sense that we thought, or at least I thought immediately could be the reason why, is something that Trevor was like, no, this is not what he does, which is resurrecting Dracula.
He kills things.
He feeds on life. He is not a, I give life back to things.
Right.
No, that's the wrong, direction of the forces here.
Yes,
he's entropy, he's not.
Exactly.
Yes,
powerful entity, so reaching out to them, maybe you would be able to get them to do some stuff for you.
Patron
maybe.
of the undead.
Right, exactly, But for bringing things back, it's kind of like not in their job description, so.
And there's definitely some adjacent world building with just having a necromancer be shown in general, which feels like the kind of, I'm a warlock of death, basically. I invoked, the power of death in order to bring back skeletons. Cool. There's a form of resurrection that's being shown there. So there's a lot of ways in which these little mini adventures kind of cohesively tie a picture that death will be probably the core central theme of this season, but resurrection is going to be the main antagonistic kind of goal, which is, can we bring back Dracula? And then I would say that, just to make a bold prediction here, if you're going to have a season that doesn't necessarily feel like it has to be the final season, but is the final season, I think they have to resurrect Dracula. I unironically think that means it's going to happen.
I feel like okay, as far as people that would have motivation in the named cast of characters, Isaac, 100%.
100%, yeah.
Sure, there you go, right? But I feel like maybe he gets resurrected, but I feel like it could also just be something where if this is the final season, we need to resolve all the different character arcs, right? Isaac is someone that has definitely been wondering what to do, right? He's been a bit on a journey of self-exploration, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because his world was absolutely thrown out of whack by Dracula dying, and Dracula specifically saving him at the cost of, someone that could have helped protect him.
Sure.
So I feel like him coming to accept that Dracula is gone is something that could be very important and relevant.
Yeah.
And so then if the temptation or possibility of bringing Dracula back is present, that could be a way to then have Isaac need to truly come to terms with that.
Yeah, I don't think Isaac is the kind of person, though, that makes sense to actively be participating in this, though. I think you're right, is that part of his arc will be about letting go of the past and finding some peace in the present. He's also someone that is, at the very least, needing a kind of reuniting with Hector a little bit, because he does blame Hector quite a bit for Dracula's death.
Even if it ends up just being something where they kill each other, that's at least a conversation, if you will, where then, you know, what happened can kind of be processed, as opposed to him stewing in the desert or whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But as far as like final antagonist of this season, I don't think Dracula is some like reincarnated final boss thing that they'll then just kill again. Like that just doesn't fit.
That doesn't fit. And also, if Dracula did come back, he'd be like, "Fuck you! Why'd you bring me back?" You know, like
right. And that could be interesting though, is that you have Dracula in the world, but him not actually being an antagonist. I really think that if Dracula comes back, which I hope he does, honestly, I really felt jebaited by there he is in season 3, you know?
Oh, yeah.
There he is, and he's with his wife and stuff.
And they're attempting to bring him back, but then nothing happens with it.
Right. It feels like no, not yet. Not yet.
But eventually. And given that we're starting the season like this, it very much feels like no. Dracula will come back. It is not going to be as some final antagonist, but it is going to be we need some closure a little bit here. And maybe, if anything, he can be the one that helps Alucard. Sure.
Or he's the reason why Alucard, at the very least, maybe like he senses something's different, goes on the search for Belmont.
Alucard is probably the biggest reason why I don't want Dracula to come back, because then it's sort of removing the problem that he needs to process and deal with, right? Because his current plight is that's something that he hasn't really been able to come to terms with.
Yeah, because he needs people around him.
Yeah, he needs people around him, and he's been trying to do it by himself, which isn't working well.
Right.
You know, so I definitely want to see him get reunited with, you know, our main two.
Yeah, maybe then after he's been reunited, it'd be more of the like, well done, son.
Sure.
You know, you figured out where to find happiness in life.
You figured out the thing that maybe I couldn't do. Right? Because that was the whole deal with Dracula, is like, okay, yes, this happened, but like, are you going to let that completely dominate and dictate your present life?
You know what? Thematically, that kind of leads me towards the idea that if we think about the arcs primarily of our main 3, they all need to find peace in the present.
Sure.
Now, the thing is that the past is haunting them constantly, right?
Yes.
Which
and
means
that's being
in some
reinforced
ways,
specifically in this episode.
Right, which means in some ways, specifically, the whole death resurrection thing is basically just there are people out there that are trying to take the past and grip it and pull it into the present. But maybe rather than running away from the past like Alucard or fighting the past in some ways, we need to accept it, which means maybe
we can have
a Dracula allied kind of resurrection.
That would be pretty fun if like you get something where, you know, Hector and Isaac have created these crazy armies and all of that stuff, and then there's also the vampire quartet and their vampire army and all of that stuff, and then Dracula gets brought back, and then it's just like
Dracula's just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like sit down, kids.
Yeah, Daddy's back. Yeah.
Papa's gonna teach you a lesson, and you are going to listen, you know?
I would honestly like to see Dracula talking to the vampire quartet.
Right.
Like, under any circumstances. I don't care what it is.
Because at this point, you know, he's been with his wife for, you know, what, 2.5 months now, right? So he's
whatever time works like in
exactly. Wibbly wobbly, weird soup, timey wimey, all that stuff. You know. But so I could imagine that if he does get brought back, he would have a more balanced perspective, you know.
Yeah, he would have changed
in season 2.
He would have changed and probably seen kind of a little bit more holistically where he kind of fucked it up in in season 2 especially.
Right.
But okay, very very chill first episode of the season.
I like it. It just sort of like reintroduces us to the show.
Humor was fantastic.
It was.
Sypha's rant in the grain field
with
the goblins. I need to hear that again.
Same
that was
frustration
so good.
that Alucard had. I'm turning into you.
That's true. Oh my god. But it felt so just like from Sypha, where she's just like, I can't help it. It's not like I can go back, but this is just the way I am now. Fuck.
She can't laugh anymore and be like, oh, it's so much fun fighting flaming shit goats or whatever, you know. Now it's like like you've been in retail. You've been in retail for more than 2 months, and now it's just
you're cycling back to your next Black Friday.
You're just like, nope, can't do it.
Can't stars, not to do it.
No.
Not today. No.
I want out. We need to go back.
Yeah. I oh my god, yeah, I totally feel that. But yeah, Alucard, all right.
Okay.
He's going to help the village. I'm pretty
is.
sure. That's why he kept the horse around.
Exactly.
And maybe also for a friend, you know.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
He knows he needs a friend. Yeah.
But the oh my god,
I'm turning into Belmont.
Like
that was
inspired.
Incredible. Yeah.
That was inspired. Whoever wrote that, I think they not only get like Alucard in a really, really unique, fun way, but they get what the fans see of Alucard in a very specific way. And there's this element of Castlevania, like writing the lines of the dialogue being kind of almost like goofy in a fan service way.
Totally.
But I think it's really, really fun.
They make it work.
And it's really fun. So, all right. Yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.